Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all you guys out there in YouTube land. This is Abigail with the Ritual Mindset Tarot, and I'm back with another pick a card reading. Today we are asking the person on your mind, what would they honestly say to you right now if they could be completely honest beyond their mask, their ego, their fears? So we have three piles as per usual. For pile one, we have this egg-shaped agate geode with this like purplish brown crystals and these like white and gray banding. I've always thought of like mid-century modern style with this like color tone for those of you that are into like architecture and interior design. And you guys have the No Love Here card. I shuffled out a song card for you guys, and you guys have the Mystic Mondays tarot deck. For pile 2, we have this amethyst geode, which also has agate banding on the back. It's like a lilac lavender color, and then I love this like view of the quartz. You guys have the Closeness You and Me card, your song card, and then you guys have the Ethereal Visions tarot deck for pile 2. I found it very interesting how this color kind of matches this right here. I did not choose, I intuitively chose each crystal for each deck type of thing. Same with the oracle decks. So that's for pile 2. And then for pile 3, we have this orca agate, also with banding. I won this off of like an Instagram contest on one of the crystal stores on there, and you had to guess the weight of this specific crystal, or and I got the closest. So that was from Madagascar Minerals. They're based out in Tucson. You guys have the Fondness card, your song card, and then you have the Friends Tarot for pile 3. As I always say, take a minute to resonate with a pile. Pause if you have to. I have the timestamps down in the description box below. Otherwise, I will see you at your reading. Hey guys, if you chose the egg-shaped agate geode and the No Love Here card, welcome to your reading pile 1. So today we're taking a look at the person on your mind and what they would honestly want to say to you right now. First, we'll do like an energy check-in of what's happening between you and this person, and then we'll jump into the message cards. So you guys got the No Love Here card. This love is off limits. Trust the sign. Don't go there. So rather than feeling like there is no love in this connection or there are no emotions, I take it more like some of you guys are dealing with maybe a third-party situation, a forbidden love situation. Someone in this, between the two of you, may have their like heart blocked off, kind of like a boundary like that cannot be crossed. I was shuffling your cards and I did get this energy. For some of you, there may have been some, again, third-party situation where there is a committed situation where you or this person has to walk away from it, whether it's a serious relationship or even like a marriage or family situation. This is a very like heavy energy to sit in. There's a lot of confusion, and what's interesting is that when I chose out your crystal, so I usually choose the crystal and then try to resonate with a specific tarot deck that goes with it. And I always thought like your crystal, again, reminds me of mid-century modern, but it's like darker crystals, and also the Mystic Monday is darker. So some of you guys may be in like a dark period right now, meaning like, you're in the dark about something, like it's confusing. There's a lot of like unknowns and uncertainty between you and this person. For some of you, it could be, if there is actually no love here, it's almost like that song by, I think it's Earth, Wind and Fire, where it's like after the love is gone, right? There may have been love at one point, and then there were just like betrayals, lies, cheating, whatever it is. So that's for some of you here. But I feel like a lot of you are dealing with this like forbidden love third party. or just someone who has their heart blocked off. You may be dealing with someone who is a little bit more practical and more logical as well. There may have been an ending where someone isolated themselves, pulled back their energy, walked away. And even though it says no love here, the funny thing is that there are emotions here. There could be love for some of you. There may be a need to make things right and balance out any wrongs, and to make things right. I feel like that's a song also. But the signs that I picked up on were Scorpio, Virgo, Libra, and I think that's it. So let's see your song card. You have Call Out My Name by The Weeknd, 2018. May have been significant. I said I didn't feel nothing, baby, but I lied. I almost cut a piece of myself for your life. Guess I was just another pit stop. Till you made up your mind. You just wasted my time. So somebody was hiding their feelings. So that could be this like blocked heart, where someone could have seemed a little bit colder, detached, more, stoic, but deep down they did feel something. But there's this aspect of also like, I was just another pit stop till you made up your mind. Again, this aspect of like confusion. Maybe someone has to decide between two parties for some of you. If it's not two people, there's this putting more energy towards like other things like work, like putting work before love type of thing for some of you. For others, you guys, again, no love here. Some of you guys may be trying to move on from this person and you're just curious as to what's going on with them. And you have your heart blocked right now and you're focusing on healing with this star in the background. Pile 1 and their person energy check-in. What's going on between pile 1 and the person? So we have Temperance. This is a card of Sagittarius. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Energy check-in between pile 1 and the person on their mind. What's going on? Now, Ace of Swords. There's like a lot of like fresh or new energy coming in. And we have the Sun, which is a card of Leo. Bottom of the deck energy is Seven of Pentacles. So Temperance is a card about balancing and healing after a heavier, darker period, which I do pick up on. Some of you guys feel like maybe you're dealing with like a darker, heavier period between you and this person. But with two aces coming through, followed by the Sun, there's this fresh new energy, which is bringing about this happiness. With the Ace of Swords and the Sun right next to each other, Ace of Swords could be about communication. Ace of Pentacles could also be about like communication. This could be talking about clarity and an epiphany, which the Sun can also talk about. So there may be a desire after, if you guys are in no contact, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are not in any contact. That's why you're interested in seeing what they would say to you. But we are talking about a reading that has to do with communication, but there may be communication coming in from this person. With this Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, there may be a little bit of a wait. A little bit of a wait. Or you guys may have been waiting for this communication or this offer to come in from this person. But this offer of something real and solid and this clarity bringing about the light of the Sun will bring about like happiness and peace. You see her holding her hand like this. You know what, I forgot what it's called. It's a type of like mudra, I believe it's called. The hand poses that you do during meditation, but this is, I believe, for balance. There's balance coming through here with Temperance, and also the way the mountains are, the way her hands are. It's almost like a mirroring as well. this would bring both of you guys happiness. And during this pause with the Seven of Pentacles, which is why I always say like it's about taking time, there's a bit of a wait. There's this like consideration of the investment of that's been placed into this connection, or actually considering on investing on this connection. Going from the Ace, like something solid and real, which grows towards the Ten of Pentacles. But again, the moon is popping out to me here and the stars as well. There's this uncertainty, but there's fresh new energy and like happy energy coming through here after a wait. Both of these are the Temperance and also Seven of Pentacles I relate to a little bit of a wait, a standstill. The Ace of Pentacles could be an invitation to like maybe a party, to grab something to eat. Knight of Cups is under the Seven of Pentacles, so you guys may have been waiting for this person to come through with an apology, or just like the Knight of Cups is the like romantic knight that we all think of like with romantic movies, but this person may come in after some period of time waiting or disconnected with this cup of love. And we see the monstera plant here and also these islands and these mountains again. The mountains are like popping out to me. But you may be asking about someone who is from like a tropical place. And again, this aspect of mirroring. The mountains are like mirroring one another. Her hands also, look at the Seven of Pentacles and the moon here. They're mirroring each other. They find you so attractive. Some of you guys are Leo or asking about a Leo, but they're magnetized to you. Even if it like has been like no action, no movement. I said I didn't feel nothing, baby, but I lied. So that's why there may be this need for clarity and balance. Which is interesting with this Temperance card. It's about balancing, right? So you can see these like orbs. There's like gaps between them. So it feels like this side is like bigger but by itself, and then these four are like together but smaller. It feels like very imbalanced to me. So there may have been like a lot of like imbalanced give and take between the two of you. It just, that's why there's this need for balancing, and these gaps in between may have been like gaps in time is what I'm picking up on. So you guys may have been through, some of you guys may have been through multiple cycles with this person, where if it didn't get off the ground, or it's just like on and off energy. Some of you guys though who are watching this, there may be this, again, this desire to move away and move on from this person, and you guys are focusing more on like a solid new beginning where there's truth and communication, like a connection where there's like honesty, truth, and communication, and like empowering yourself, because the Leos are very much, and the sun is about power and courage and movement, right? So some of you guys are, after going through this period of healing from this person, you will be going through like this glow up, I'd say here. And you guys may have someone new coming in. That's for those of you that are like wanting to move away from this, because that energy is there. Some of you guys may be really into gardening. Energy check-in for pile 1. So we have magnetic attraction, alluring, lust, irresistible flirting. So some of you guys may have dealt with this person where there was literally no love here. It was a lot of like lust playful energy, sexy time, passion. The passion and the desire were there, but maybe like the emotions were not, right? The heart is blocked. But it looks like if this person that you're asking about is coming back, they're coming in with a cup of love emotions. Maybe they had to balance out and open up their like emotional body. They may not have been the type that was like really good with their emotions, and that's why you see the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. That's very like practical, right? So like a pentacle, it's something in the 3D, giving someone a gift. Swords is very much like mental energy, intellect, communication, logic. So you may have been dealing with someone who is a lot more like showing their interest and desire through like physical, again, like physical, like a physical touch love language. But we have this magnetic attraction, the Queen of Wands. They see you as very like, I'm hearing larger than life, and some of you guys may have long hair here. Empress energy with a crown. So there is strong magnetic energy between the two of you. Strong. Especially because Call Out My Name is very much like that passionate, like very much like the root chakra, very basic primal energy coming through. And we have new love, honeymoon phase, childlike, moving on, new beginning. This is very big new beginning energy here. So for those of you that are still like leaving the door open and waiting for this person, there's this, again, new energy, new cycle coming through between the two of you. And we have heartbreak, hurt, betrayal, grief, disappointment. That could be why this person is coming in with clarity and an offer. If there was like pain and heartbreak here, I did pick up on betrayal, deception, cheating for some of you. And for those of you here, it's this heartbreak that's being healed and moving on from it. Regardless of like the details, there has been pain between you and this person. Someone may have ghosted. We did pick up on this energy of someone like running away, cutting the other person off, detaching, being left on red. What did they call it? The kids call it airing someone. Airing them out. What's going on? Energy check-in for pile 1 and the person on their mind. Coin toss. Choices, either or, be fair considering pros and cons. Fate equal, two sides to every story, butterfly effect either way. 50-50 chance, unpredictable, can't decide and take a chance. So we did pick up on that energy of some of you guys may be dealing with something that is a risk or forbidden. So right now there's this energy of deciding, needing to make a decision, having to decide between one person and another, or like having to decide on whether or not to take action, or needing to decide on maybe the details of how to come through. We have Virgo energy here coming through again. There's a balancing out with the number 2. Also a desire for union though. And balance. You guys may have seen the numbers 222 or certain like synchronicities like that. And we have headache, poor health, disease, illness, unpleasant, crisis, emergency, body signal, needing self-care, problem, root cause, annoying, disagreeable, something's off, pain, underlying conditions. That's somebody may be suffering from like bad health. Look at that Virgo energy again. Strong Virgo. But someone may be dealing with a lot of if it's not health problems, they're going through certain challenges, because we have the number 5, which is about change and challenges. Someone may have my throat is like literally closing up as I'm saying this. So, wow. Sorry guys. Someone may have a pet dog, or really love animals. But there's this, your person may be going through it right now. Besides the heartbreak, they may be going through some sort of like conflict and challenges within their own life. They have, we see these mountains, so obstacles, challenges, fishing pole, self-reliance, extend oneself, autonomy, mentoring others, poetry in motion, exploration, providing connect, self-improvement. So there's this energy of your person maybe working on their, like, improving themselves and learning their independence. Someone may love fishing, but that's crazy that we have all three Virgos here. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. You may be asking about a Virgo, or something significant may have happened during Virgo season, or will happen during Virgo season, which is what we're in right now. Virgo season, I believe, started like mid-September, and we're currently into it, and it ends, I believe, like first week of October, or maybe the end of September, first week. I'm not too sure exactly, but Libra was coming through. So maybe this communication for some of you may come between like Virgo and Libra season. Bottom of the deck energy is baggage, excess, unresolved issues, held together, preparedness, pack rat, fearing separation, heavy burdens, responsibility, necessities, prepared to go, next phase, long journey. So there is new love, next phase, and new cycle coming through. This is Pisces energy. With the baggage, there may be some baggage when it comes to their home life, their past. There may be something that they have to deal with right now. So the Ace of Swords is about telling the truth, but also cutting to the heart of the matter, cutting away the BS. There may be baggage that's like weighing heavily on them that they don't want to drag you into. That could be why there was a timeout for some of you here. But it's with the number 7, it's a very divine number, right? It may have been, ooh, I just dropped one of the decks that I was going to use. But the divine kind of like I accidentally dropped that. So it's almost like the divine had to knock it down between the two of you, because there was this like heavier, darker energy. With long journey in the baggage card as well. Some of you guys, again, may have dealt with this for multiple cycles between you and this person. This could also talk about the desire to travel with one another. Maybe you guys met each other during travel, or there's a distance, or distance between the two of you, long distance, or there may be a need to, someone may need to move or leave their living situation right now in order to be able to bring about this new beginning. Energy check in between pile 1 and the person on their mind. Too many. That's like 6 cards. So we have external party, see, karmic contracts, family, finances, and other material concerns or responsibilities are causes of interference and stress. Where did I see that? Financial, I thought I saw somewhere like financial issues, but yeah, there's this external factor that's getting in the way, this obstacle between you and this person. So again, that forbidden love energy coming through. Energy check in between pile 1 and the person on their mind, please. One more. I love when this happens. New beginnings, new love, ace. New beginnings, letting go, change, time to move forward, risks and opportunities. Again, there's this consideration, this coin toss of whether or not to come towards this, needing to leave something behind, maybe walking away from someone or something in order to have this new beginning, this new love. But there's this energy of someone still confused. There's this moon energy. There's this confusion. This hermit energy is very strong here. Spending time alone, and this person is getting like, this person is getting like a headache on how to figure out the details, and how do you move forward? What do we do? Like it's very complicated. That's very much complicated energy. And we have completion. So again, some of you guys may choose to walk away from this and have a beautiful brand new beginning and walking away from the baggage. Otherwise, there's this like, there has been a completion of a cycle between the two of you. And now there's going to be a new cycle starting up for you. So the one that I knocked on the floor, actually, I'm going to pick it up because I wanted to use it. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so what I heard when I was picking it up was some of you guys are picking up the pieces after everything has fallen apart. So that's why there's this heartbreak energy and pain. But for those of you that choose to walk away from this and not to invest in it anymore, just know that you do have a solid new beginning in the future anyways, with the Knight of Cups. For those of you that choose to continue investing in this connection, again, that energy of the sun is coming through in a solid new beginning as well. So regardless, there's good energy. Especially, sometimes we need to hear that, especially if you feel like you've been in the dark. Again, I was getting that energy of the dark crystal, the dark tarot deck. So I'm hearing that I need to say this to you. Don't fret, my pet. I'm not trying to put you guys down by calling you my pet, but it's just a saying. Don't fret, my pet. One fell off the table, so 3 came out. Unspoken love. Unspoken love. I said I didn't feel nothing, baby, but I lied. They lied. But there's this desire to communicate it now. They've been carrying a torch for you all alone, but unable to confess their love due to their fear of rejection. They've been carrying this flame for you here. Someone may have turned their back on the other, and we saw ghosted also. Someone walked away. But they lied about not having feelings for you here. They were blocking their heart. Unfounded fear. They are afraid to trust and get hurt. The illusion is keeping them locked in anxiety, unable to act upon their love. So, like 8 of Swords energy, 9 of Swords. It's just, they're afraid. Fear of rejection, fear of getting hurt. This person is allowing their fears to control them. The way that she's holding herself like this reminds me of like the 4 of Pentacles energy. So like this person may like to stay in their comfort zone, and they just have like, they may suffer from anxiety. Family tree. There's cultural differences, different values, beliefs, or traditions that pose a challenge to this connection. External party could be family, not just like a significant other, but friends, family. If there are differences between the two of you here, again, forbidden love doesn't have to just be a third party in the sense of like having another partner, but different cultural cultures, religions could also be considered forbidden if you guys come from different backgrounds. Kind of like Romeo and Juliet, you know? Oh, look at this. We have gossip. There's a lot of gossip that surrounds this relationship that is affecting not only their judgment, but their vision to the external party, and the family tree thing is very strong. There may be toxic friends and family here that's giving like bad advice. So there may be there's a need for you to protect your energy, pile 1. And this person, we see like the Temperance, Ace of Pentacles, and also Ace of Swords. This person may in the past have like actually listened to this gossip and worried about their community saying things and reputation. But I think like during this time apart, this person has decided like, screw it. I have these emotions for pile 1. I'm coming forward because I'm really, really magnetically attracted. There's a lot of passion here, and they do have emotions. I told you, I was picking up no love here. There are emotions here. They're just afraid. They're scared. They're scared. So let's take a look at what this person wants to say to you, if they could be completely honest, beyond their fears, right? And their ego. I'm not surprised that gossip card came out because, there's some like nosy ass people sometimes that, you know, they may not be happy in their own lives, so they have to involve themselves in another person's life, or they're just bored, you know? Um, yeah. Pile ones person, what would you like to say to my pile ones right now, if you could be completely honest? Just be blunt. What do you want to say? Pile ones person, what do you want to say to my pile ones right now? So 3 came out. We have attached to my ex. I'm attached to my ex emotionally, physically, and or spiritually, and I also say financially. I need time and space to break this connection. So strong third party situation for a lot of you. Finding myself. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want of life. I need space. So this person is needing the space. We saw Virgo come out multiple times, which is related to the Hermit card. So this person is spending a lot of time alone trying to like gain clarity because there's a lot of confusion between the two of you. My fantasy. You're my fantasy. I have pictures and videos saved of you and use them for inspiration. I want you. So we saw magnetic attraction, the Queen of Wands. This person is very much like fantasizing about you if you guys are in no contact or like not connected right now. This person is still heavily thinking about you and fantasizing about you and using you as inspiration. Others' opinions. I feel bound by my culture and my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. So again, strong energy of external party, family, their family and their culture. Run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. So we saw that like the baggage card had those, the luggage. So some of your people may want to travel with you. Some of you guys may even consider eloping with this person because of all the complicated stuff. But it's like wanting to spend time together alone, away from the gossip and the prying eyes is what I'm hearing. I'm like I'm picking up on this energy of like annoyed. Like I feel annoyed for you and this person with all the like nosy people. So we have conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. So we saw the Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. This person wants to talk to you. Wow. Gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think, other people's opinions. Wow. Coming through strongly. Yeah, protect yourself, pile one. Pile one's person. What do you want to say? Wow. Your reading is very like synchronistic. I'll say that. There's so many like I love when this happens, pile one. Okay, I love it so much. When there's multiple decks pretty much validating the other one. Space. I need more time to think. I need time and space to break this connection. So your person, this is very reminiscent of like the Hermit card, kind of like grays, and this aspect of light trying to gain this clarity. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. So this person could have deceived you, betrayed you, was dishonest. For others, it's just them wearing a mask. you know? Pile one's person, what do you want to say to pile one right now if you could be completely honest? Now is the time to be honest. Don't lie. Pile one. I love to flirt with you. They are magnetically attracted to you. They desire you. There may be a very like flirtatious vibe between the two of you. Whoa. I miss our friendship. So some of you guys may have started off as friends or part of the same social group. And if there has been this like disconnect, and this person has never told you how they feel, now you know how they feel, right? But there's this, they don't not only like miss you in that way, you know, like the sexy time, but they miss just like connecting with you. If you guys had like a really cool connection and vibe, they miss that. They miss just spending time with you, and they say, I want to help you. So I always take this card as if there's something that you need help with or assistance, they want to do that, but also they want to be able to be like a good, contributing, reliable person in your life. They don't want to take away from you. Maybe they were taking too much from you in the past. I don't want anyone else but you. Maybe in this time and space, they've come to realize that they don't want to be with the person that they're with if they are with somebody else, and they want to be with you. This one keeps sliding. Meeting you was the best thing that ever happened to me. So this person feels very grateful to have met you, and even if you're disconnected, to just have you in their life, or have had you in their life. They don't want to lose you. Pile one's person, unfortunately for some of them, it may have been too late, and some of you guys are choosing to leave, and you will be considered like a lesson of what not to do in the future. Pile one's person, what do you want to say to pile one right now? Intensity. My feelings for you overwhelm me sometimes. Please reassure me by taking things slowly and patiently. This will help me feel comfortable with changes that are happening. So time is definitely a factor within this connection. Again, having multiple cycles between one another may have been something that you guys dealt with, but the intensity may have triggered this person. If they felt that magnetic attraction to you, this could also be like they didn't expect, or they were not looking for something like this, especially if they were already like tied to someone else, or even like from another community or culture, and the way that they were struck with their feelings or attraction for you may have surprised them. Opening up. I'm getting ready to say what's in my heart. I know that this is love. It's a true, unconditional, and everlasting kind of love. I want you to know I'm trying to open up, but it's so hard for me to put my feelings for you into words. But I know I have to do this, and you need to hear them. So some of you guys may receive flowers from this person. And again, the roses. I keep bringing this up because I keep listening to the song Can I Call You Rose by a band called The Sacred Soul. There's a lyric that says, I want to plant you in my heart so love can grow. So this person, it's almost like this person has kept you in their heart. And maybe over the time spent away from each other, that love has grown. They don't want anyone else but you. And it could have been this like clarity that they gained, right? And it's wanting to invest in this connection. But again, this energy of your person may be not being too good at communicating their emotions, or just processing their emotions in general. They may be more of like the, again, physical touch, flirty type of vibe to show that they like or care for somebody. Illusion. Remember that the separation is an illusion. So some of you guys are in separation. We are always together. We are drawn together by sorry guys. We are drawn together by faith. Trust your intuition. I am working hard behind the scenes to heal and reach out to you soon. Stay strong for me. I am coming back home. So this person may have traveled or moved away, because we saw the, like the luggage. I am coming back home. So this person may need to come back closer to you. If you guys are at a distance, somebody may be into photography here. Oh, wow. Where did we see that? Oh, yeah. And it was in the first part of your reading. Let go of fear. This person is very much fears rejection, fears the judgment of people, the community. They are very much in like this energy of fear, Nine of Swords. I have no fear of making mistakes. Nothing you do or say will ever make me stop loving you. There are no mistakes on this journey, only soul lessons. Everything happens for a reason. It's safe to be vulnerable with me. So this person is working through their fears here. It's almost like they're saying affirmations to themselves about like how to become more courageous and to let go of their fear. This is something that they're working on. But they do want to let you know that like you're safe with them. You're safe to open up with them. Even though they have issues opening up, they want to open up to you, but they don't want you to be afraid of them, especially for those of you that dealt with this person, if they were a lot more, for some of you, they were toxic, in the past, but they want you to know that they have gained some sort of clarity and lesson here, and they're trying to heal. They're trying to be honest. And they're trying to be like honorable is what I'm hearing. So pile 1, that is your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button and the hype button. It helps my channel a lot. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing so that you can be notified when I post more readings like this. To my subscribers, guys, thank you so much for being here. As always, thank you so much for continuing to support me in this channel and interacting with me and just choosing to spend time with me here. With that said, pile 1, I hope you have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, guys. Doot! Hey, guys, if you chose the Amethyst Geode Sphere and the Closeness You and Me card with the Ethereal Visions Tarot, welcome to your reading, pile 2. So today we are taking a look at the person on your mind. What do they want to say to you honestly, if they could be completely honest, beyond the fears, their ego, their mask? So when I was shuffling your cards, I did get this energy for some of... Oh, actually, let me restart. For some of you that are watching this pile, there may have been some sort of delay or wait when it comes to this connection. Somebody may have been dealing with some sort of pain, whether it was between the two of you or from their past. There was this need for this person, whether it's like time and space, in order to heal. You guys may be considering on coming back around and healing together, or helping the other to heal one another. I did see the signs of strong Libra, so there was a strong energy of wanting to make things right, wanting to come forward and apologize. This could be a reconciliation. Something could have been kind of like an epiphany, realization, and then this desire to maybe apologize. Someone may have received their karma, but there's this desire to balance things out and bring peace and harmony between the two of you, which leads me to the Closeness card, You and Me. The bond between you creates a special understanding. So there may have been misunderstandings in the past. If you guys have had a history together before, I think a lot of you guys who picked pile 2 may have had like a past with one another, but a special understanding. So there may have been this realization or this understanding of one another or your situations, and there's this desire to bring closeness between the two of you, or there's this like very deep closeness that you two share, which helps you guys understand each other. It's almost like you get each other for pile 2. And you have happy together, the turtles, 1967. Imagine me and you. You and me and you. That's crazy. I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. So there's a desire, again, if you guys have had some sort of like challenge in the past, there's a desire for closeness, and it's, for some of you this could be reconciliation, coming back together, and there's a desire for this, like creating strengthening the bond between the two of you, because there's love here and there's this desire to be happy together. There's a lot of thinking about one another here. The turtles. And like the interesting thing about this song, whenever I hear it in movies, is that there's like this intensity and the scary aspect to the situation. I don't know if I'm able to like explain what I mean. Like in the movie, things are going wrong, and then there's this like scary, intense energy that I get when they use this song between whoever, like the characters. So there may have been some challenges and some, uncomfortable or scary situations surrounding the two of you. But there's still this like bond that you guys really get each other. Even if there are differences between the two of you, culture, age, it's like an understanding of one another. Energy check-in, pile 2 and the person on their mind. What's going on between pile 2 and the person? What's going on between pile 2? Some of you guys may have been, I'm feeling a little bit of like scared energy, like almost like an anxiety vibe. So somebody in this connection may have been dealing with or helping their other person with like maybe a mental health issue, like anxiety and depression. Some of you guys may have be asking about someone who you are married to or in like a serious relationship. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Death card, major for Scorpio. We have the Queen of Wands. Ace of Swords. And the Two of Swords. So seeing the King of Pentacles next to the Queen of Swords, there may have been a committed situation. Someone may have been married and separated or divorced. There may have been an ending to a relationship or a marriage here. And there may be, if this person is still with their partner, there may be a need to decide between two people, and there's this energy of uncertainty. For others, we were picking up on that energy of someone who is dealing with something from the past. So you or this person may have dealt with an ending of a connection, a marriage, a commitment in the past. And there's this strong attraction towards one another. This person is very like highly attracted and magnetized towards you. And there's this desire to communicate this, but this level of like confusion is still here and uncertainty. Nine of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck, so that's like single energy, very independent energy. Let's clarify. Why is the Queen of Swords here for what's going on between pile 2? So we have the Strength card, major for Leo, and the Knight of Cups. you or this person may be holding up like a certain boundary, and there's this desire to come forward with this like romantic gesture, but like a boundary is being held up. Why is the Two of Swords here for energy check-in for pile 2? We have the Magician. So there's this uncertainty of how to bring this about with the Magician, because this is a card about manifesting, bringing it into reality, like there's these details that have to be worked out almost, and it's almost like this person doesn't want to deal with it right now, or somebody in this connection doesn't want to deal with that right now. But there is a strong desire for this person to come forward, and whether it's an apology or just to make things right with you, there is a desire for that. There has been some sort of ending here between the two of you, or you guys have dealt with in the past. There is a big transformation happening with the Death card as well. What is this Ace of Swords? The Chariot. So the Chariot is a major arcana for Cancer. So we have Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, and Gemini on the table right now. But maybe this realization of wanting to moving forward, maybe moving past any type of challenges, or moving past any baggage from the past. Willing to defend this connection. Someone may have been defensive, just like boundaries drawn up, but there may have been a shift. There may be, again, this need to defend this connection from like outside people, again, of fearing like external, like, again, going back to the song, there's this energy of feeling like everything around you feels a little bit scary and intense, and needing to defend it. There may have been some sort of like sabotage or betrayal here for some of you. And it's almost like this, in retrospect, almost like learning or realizing something. Maybe even a little bit of regret with this Five of Swords card specifically. There is like this darkness aspect that I'm picking up on with the black cat, the skeleton, how this sphinx or lion looking energy is on the Chariot. There's like something, like a darkness that has been, someone in this connection may have to be like, I can't even say it. Someone in this connection may be dealing with some sort of darkness, whether, again, anxiety, depression, or even like maybe an addiction for some of you. What's going on between pile 2 and the person on their mind? We have thunderstorm, Scorpio energy again, 5. We saw the 5 of Swords underneath, so the number 5 has to do with challenges and conflict. Thunderstorms talk about destruction, power, an energy shift, conflict, opportunity to overcome. So there has been maybe something shocking that came to light. Again, this energy of intensity, also like magnetic and electric. Something shocking. I'm hearing like divine intervention for some of you. This also like brings me back to that energy of something shocking. So this connection may have come out of nowhere for this person. You guys may not have been looking for it, especially if somebody was dealing with like an ending of like a marriage or a connection, and they again may not have been healed, but their like attraction to you took them by surprise. There may also be this conflict energy with the Five of Swords, with power. There may have been some sort of power struggle in this connection. That's too many. Too many again. There's energy building too, though, with the Chariot and also the thunder and lightning. Thunder and lightning, very, very frightening me, Galileo. So that's coming through, Queen. Again, but the lyrics say very, very frightening. So something, maybe you or this person may have been, is like dealing with fears in this connection. We have chocolate, satisfaction, perfection, love, and romance, treating yourself, do things right, celebration. So there's this desire, Libra energy. Again, Libra was coming through strongly when I was shuffling your cards. Desiring for making things right or doing things right. Since Libra is ruled by Venus, there's this aspect of also love and romance here. And wanting closeness. This person may feel like you're very sweet. A sweet treat. Some of you guys may like to incorporate food during sexy time as well. And chocolate is an aphrodisiac, right? So very much that desire and passion of the Queen of Wands. And we have shooting star. Quick action, wish granted. Luck, passionate, brilliant, incandescent, that Queen of energy, a Queen of Wands energy. But this is Aries energy here. So it's almost like you are a wish come true for this person, or you guys may be wishing to manifest this thing back around. Some of you guys may feel like this connection was, again, like shocking and almost like something you've been wishing for a while. The energy and the speed of the shooting star reminds me of the Chariot, but also the Eight of Wands. So some of you guys may be wishing upon a star to bring this around or bring this back around, and to maybe even communicate with this person. Eyeglasses. So there's an aspect of analyzing and really considering of this connection. Again, there's this awareness that has come through here with the Ace of Swords. Trying to take a closer look at, that's why there's like a Two of Swords energy, trying to gain clarity. Evaluating options, perspective. So someone may have gained like a different perspective, a shift in perspective here with the Death card. But some of you may have options. This is Taurus energy here. You or your person may have like a birthday in April or May, or something may have happened between like Aries and Taurus season, which is like April, May. But there's this countdown, 9, 8, 7. So something is counting down, maybe a counting down to this communication, this Knight of Cups. There may be a need to open up if you are in this Queen of Swords energy, if you want this connection, you know. I do feel like there's a lot of people in this connection that's showing up with so many queens and the knights and the kings. So there may be a lot of people and things to consider here, and that's why there's this Two of Swords stuck energy. And also the Seven of Wands needing to maybe defend this connection from outside parties. And the eyeglasses, somebody, you or your person may wear glasses, but it's also like being under like a microscope or being watched. Someone may have cut the other one off, or there may be a need to cut certain people out and off. Pile 2 in their person. We have relationship, commitment, partner, boyfriend, or girlfriend. So you or this person may be in a relationship together, or were in a relationship, or there's a desire for this union. And commitment may be something that this person or you are considering. There may be a fear of commitment for some of you. Energy check in. You guys are very compatible here. Like they look very much the same. Again, if there are differences, external differences, it's like energetic match energy. You and me. Like it's just like mirroring you and me and you. It's saying the same thing just in a different way. It's like an expression of the same energy just in a different way. We have unexpected. That's that lightning energy. Surprise, unpredictable, shocking, unusual. So with unusual, there may be something unconventional or different within this connection. Or again, this unexpected connection or relationship. Something may have come to light that was shocking and unexpected. Maybe someone was wearing a mask or hiding a relationship, or maybe hiding a child or family for some of you. For others, it could be them, like maybe something was found out about their past connection. And we have on the bottom of the deck surrender, letting go, release, give up, and patience. So with the Queen of Swords being here, there's this energy for some of you where there is this desire to let this go, cut this off, end it. There's an ending to a relationship here with the Death card. There may be some of you that are no longer interested in investing in this connection. If there was any type of pain that was caused here, pain and confusion, and like no closure, that could cause a lot of pain, even if it was not like outright backstabbing or cheating. But this like pain of maybe having no closure with this person and needing to find your own closure. For others, there's this energy of you and this person like surrendering to the divine. Again, divine intervention. When I heard thunderstorm, again, this is of the heavens, lightning and shooting stars. There's this energy of both of you guys kind of like maybe turning to the divine, praying, wishing. We see the Magician here trying to manifest this through prayer for some of you, and ritual, trying to give it up to God, the universe, and hoping that this will come around or come back around for some of you. For some of you, this could be someone hoping for another chance, because I heard the song in my head, baby, give me one more chance. I think that's from the 90s. I just, if you know the song, comment down below, but I'm hearing that specific lyric. Someone wanting another chance. Wishing on a star for another chance. rejection. It's not you, so don't reject yourself. Rejection is divine intervention. So someone may have maybe put up a boundary, rejected the other, and it's almost like because the divine didn't want it to, come together at that point. And that could have been this epiphany. Someone may be holding back. They were afraid, being defensive, having their boundaries up and they're closed off. There's this shift happening. And it could have been because they were not ready. It was not the right time. There may have been like strong physical attraction between the two of you. Definitely with the Queen of Wands. Energy check-in for pile 2 and the person on their mind. Fragile heart. You can be vulnerable and trust in this connection. Your fragile heart is safe. So for some of you, you may be afraid to open up your heart with this person because maybe a past relationship has left it broken and it's patched up together but kind of still fragile. There's this fear, again, of getting hurt. Use your intuition if you feel like you can trust this person, but, with this card coming out, it's almost like the divine is saying there's this like sensitivity between the two of you and this fear of getting hurt. And that could be the cause of this rejection. We have triggers. Emotional baggage is running the show. Retrain the internal so the external can change. So yeah, someone has baggage from the past that they are needing to heal from, or was maybe coming to the end of a healing cycle with the death card showing up. But someone was maybe hurt in the past, and this connection came about and they were not expecting it. It was a shock, unexpected, surprising. And it's like you and this person may have been triggering each other because this could be you that has dealt with an ending in the past and baggage and maybe afraid to get hurt again, afraid to invest in something again. But it's like this attraction and pull to each other and desire for like closeness and bonding is very strong. So it's kind of like conflicted, the heart versus the head. Pile 2, which flew off the table. And you guys got the unknown. The unknown scares them. They see the abundance you bring into their life, but they fear being wrong. That is that Two of Swords energy. The unknown. This girl is wearing a blindfold and the heart is closed over. It's wanting to stay in the comfort zone. But there's this, with the death energy and this girl considering on going through this gateway, there's this fear but also excitement of the unknown. It's like what could go wrong, but also what are the possibilities. So it's almost like the Two of Pentacles energy. But you guys are at a point where there's this gateway energy, at a crossroads energy for some of you. Whether or not to take the leap, take action. This is Aries energy, which is ruled by Mars. So Mars is the planet of like that sexy time, action, passion. So not knowing how to deal with the details and the action moving forward, but it's like, there's that saying, it's like poop or get off the crapper or something. That's a very like vulgar saying, but it's like do something or leave. And we have beauty and grace. They find you extremely beautiful, but your beauty intimidates them. They think someone else is more deserving. So there's certain insecurities coming through from this person or between the two of you. There may be a connection to Asia, the cherry blossom, also Washington, D.C., Japan, China. Also, this tree kind of reminds me of Africa. I know there's like a lot of water here, but water talks about emotions. And there's like this consideration of whether or not to dive in. But it's very much like fantasy, in like the fantasy, because look at the sky, it's like yellow and also green. Also a nod to like the heart chakra, which is green, and this is like the solar plexus chakra. So solar plexus has to do with confidence, power. So there may be this need to balance out or heal, focusing on the solar plexus chakra and also the heart chakra. Maybe there's a block there. Oh, this was upside down. Wait, this was upside down. So we have message. They want to message you and explain everything to you, but they know they have to do right by you. So Ace of Swords is a message. This kind of looks like a blindfold to me. So there's a desire to tell the truth, but still maybe not unsure of how to go by it. And my throat, my throat chakra feels like it's kind of like closing up a little bit. So this person may not know, or you guys don't know what to say to each other, but there's a desire to communicate. And we have these horns, so it reminds me of like devil energy. So this person, I think about you day and night. It's only right. This person may be obsessively thinking about you. So let's take a look at what this message could possibly be from your person and what they would honestly say to you right now, if they could be completely honest. So I am picking up on this energy of like confusion, because I'm getting confused with this with this pile, but there's this desire for gaining clarity, giving clarity. There is this energy of trying to manifest this. Maybe it's not just your person. You may also feel that way, because again, this mirroring of this card, you and me and you, it's like you both, I feel, are wanting this closeness with one another. Put this one here. Pile 2's person. It's on. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. So this person, this sounds a lot like they're coming from their ego, because we picked up on like some insecurities, and sometimes to compensate, some people come off as being a little bit more cocky. But this person is saying that they see that you're looking good, and some of you guys are moving on or considering other options. This person may not like the fact that you are trying to like cut them off or move on from them. They still want to be with you, and they want to compete for you. That's like Aries energy for me. So also the looking good, that passion and desire, Queen of Wands energy, Aries and also Mars energy coming through. Excuse me. Pile 2's person, what do you want to say to Pile 2 right now, if you could be completely honest? So this one came through, but this flipped over. Have my kids. I want to have a family with you. I know you'd be an amazing parent, and I dream of the day I can experience raising a family together. So some of you guys may already have kids or have a family with this person. Otherwise, this person sees something long-term and serious with you, even if it's not marriage, and even if you don't want to have like babies, you could have pets, whatever, but they see something serious with you here. This is what we were saying. Look at this. This is all pink cards. Not all of the cards are pink. Obsessed. I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time. Where's that card? I think about you day and night. It's only right. I think about you all the time. Stalk your socials and hope I run into you when I'm out. This person, again, is very much like obsessed with you, pile two. Some of you guys may like live in the same area or neighborhood, and they usually hope to cross paths with you. With have my kids also, this could just be a nod for those of you that are dealing with someone who has a family situation, and they're divorced with kids or something like that. That could also be another thing. You feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much peace, so much happiness and peace. So this person feels like very comfortable with you and loves being around you. And they feel so like happy and at peace with you, especially if this person has some sort of like challenges and a little bit more of I'm hearing tumultuous and upheaval in their home life, which may not even have anything to do with you and your connection with this person. But it's like you bring them peace. Like a lot more chaotic energy maybe that they deal with in terms of their home life. Pile 2's person, what would you like to honestly say to my pile 2's right now? Escape. I left when things got hard. So this person may have run away. They may have been triggered and ran. Detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. So this person may be praying, meditating on this connection. The Two of Swords energy is kind of like this this image. So some of them may be meditating and trying to gain clarity, but they may have detached from you, ran away. That's very strongly coming through. Unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. So for some of your people, they may have felt like they were taken for granted or overlooked somehow. Others, this could just mean that this person was projecting and may have been triggered because of wounds. Rather than you actually doing something, you may have triggered like a certain wounding when it comes to them being needed. And that's because they had to purify, purge certain wounds that they had. Some of you guys may have been dealing with someone who is a little bit more codependent, where they were really, really like needy. This could also be how you felt. Like you felt like taken for granted, overlooked. But there has been some sort of like purge and purification here, showing the lotus, especially a white lotus. Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future, have my kids. So I do feel like a lot of you people a lot of you guys may be dealing with someone who wants something long term and more serious. Otherwise, there may be this aspect of commitment here. Maybe somebody feared commitment or like feared relationship and union because they were married. Again, this looks like someone who was married, right? So you guys may have been married, or this person or you were married in the past, and now there's this fear of repeating past baggage and cycles. Pile 2's person, what do you want to honestly say to my pile 2's? I could talk to you forever. So this person loves to talk to you. We did see the message card, so you guys may connect really well when it comes to just like having conversation and being able to talk for hours, or just like being able to kind of have a certain back and forth with one another. This is giving me like Sagittarius Gemini vibes. So like, because Mercury is a planet of communication. One flew away. I get excited every time I see you. So it's on and you turn them on. Pile 2. They may get butterflies, and that's why they like, I hope I run into you when I'm out. Because they get like all butterflies and excited when they see you. It's like very much like crush, like puppy love crush energy. I need to make a decision. Yes, that 2 of Swords. It's that stagnant energy where there is no action that has been taken. And it's like analysis paralysis. We will reunite soon. I did get that energy when I was shuffling your cards before I started this reading. And there will be some sort of like reconciliation or reunion for some of you. It could just start off as like reaching out in with communication, whether it's like text, DM, whatever it is, but there's going to be reconnection if you guys are disconnected right now, or if there is, you guys are still in each other's life, there may be an increase in communication and connection because there's a desire to be close with the closeness card. I let my fears get the best of me. Yeah, we did see that. That could be like this epiphany that this person has where it's like, I have to poop or get off the crapper. Like that, again, that Mars energy was kind of jumping out to me, and it's the planet of action. Also the solar plexus chakra. Okay, this fell. Mine. I want to take the honoring path towards you, so I am taking responsibility for my situation first. I am coming forward to tell you how I feel. I know I have what it takes to make you mine. I'm ready for a new beginning, for our new beginning. So this is a new beginning, a new cycle for some of you. There's this energy of like them wanting to claim you. Like, you are mine, have my kids commitment. So it's like this person wants you. Some of you guys may ride motorcycles, or your person rides a motorcycle. But they say, I'm coming forward to tell you how I feel. We will reunite soon. And you got the message card. So that could be what this person is going to message you about, their feelings. Love. I want to make love to you, which you have never experienced before. So some of you guys may never had sexy time before. If you have, they really liked it. I want intimacy in every possible way with you. I just want us to know each other like no one else before us has ever known. Your touch and your voice really healed me. So you may have helped this person to heal. You may have triggered them, and it brought about this healing, which I did pick up on also in the beginning. But there is love here. If you guys are not at that point, there's the like possibility of something developing into something like love. But there are emotions here. All your cards keep falling. Expectation. I want to be all that you want me to be. I don't want to disappoint you. I know you have a lot of expectations for me, and I'm trying to stand for that. But at times I feel so far away from that, and I am afraid to let you down or disappoint you. We did pick up your person having some insecurities and needing to work on their like courage and their power and their confidence. So again, solar plexus chakra imbalances. Maybe there may be a need to balance it out, but this person doesn't want to disappoint you. They're afraid to disappoint you because you mean a lot to them. Like, they want some serious stuff with you, and it's like they may be holding themselves back because they're afraid to disappoint you, or they're afraid they're not good enough for you. Just fears. Divine timing. We are on the journey in the divine dance on the soul plane. It will manifest into the physical world in perfect divine timing. All we have to do is trust and have faith that all will work out beautifully. So that card of surrender, needing to surrender. There's a certain story playing out that is being orchestrated by the divine, right? And regardless of what you believe, there's like the divine has their hand in this connection, because you did have the thunderstorm and lightning and shooting star. That's very like cosmic energy to me. So there's a need to surrender, focus on your peace and what makes you happy, focus on healing if there's wounding when it comes to love, and taking action and just going towards whatever makes you happy. This thing feels like it's going to come back around for most of you. There's a need to just detach, surrender. That's a big message too. So pile 2, that is your reading. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button and the hype button if you would kindly do so. It helps my channel a lot. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing so you can be notified when I post more readings like this one. To my subscribers, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for continuing to support my channel and me, and interacting with me, and choosing to spend time with me here. With that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, guys. Hey guys, if you chose the heart-shaped orca agate and the fondness card, welcome to your reading, pile 3. So today we are taking a look at what the person on your mind wants to say to you honestly, beyond the ego, beyond the mask, beyond their fears. So when I was shuffling your cards, I got very big like crush or admiration energy. This person feels like you are a star and like the bee's knees, or like it could be mutual, right? You guys can both feel like this is a wish fulfilled. This gets you excited. You're curious about each other. It feels like new love or a new connection, fairly new. But if not, regardless of whether it's new, there's this like fresh energy between the two of you where there's like, again, a little bit of like excitement. There's energy building. This is like a wish fulfillment for a lot of you. There's this energy of like maybe putting each other on a pedestal, but there's a lot of curiosity. Maybe there's a lot of like flirtatious energy between the two of you, but there is attraction. And you guys got the fondness card. Gently honor the soft feelings between you. Don't rush now. So we see these lips. So some of you guys your person may like your lips. You guys may have kissed, but there are 2 hearts here. What jumps out to me are these 3, it's like a slice, like Wolverine's claws went into them. So for some of you, there could be a third party, or this could be a connection that came about after the 3 of Swords. So you or this person may have dealt with some sort of pain in the past, or there may be a third party, or it could talk about the 3 of Pentacles. Some of you guys may work together, which reminds me, you guys chose the Friends Tarot deck. Some of you guys may know each other from like a friend group, or maybe a certain community, like the gym community, or there may be a third party for some of you, but that for some reason that just jumped out at me. And your song is Every Breath You Take, The Police, 1983. So 1983 could be significant. Since you've gone, I've been lost without a trace. I dream at night, I can only see your face. I look around, but it's you I can't replace. I feel so cold and I long for your embrace. I keep crying, baby, baby, please. So for some of you, this song is that obsessive kind of stalker energy. I don't mean to like laugh, but it's just like, this person may be obsessed with you, or you guys may be obsessing over one another. Some of you guys may be part of maybe a police officer even, or from the UK because of the police. But for those of you where this is not like brand new, there's a new cycle coming through after maybe a painful period, because there's been crying here, and it's almost like this begging energy of wanting to come together. So a cycle has ended here with the Wheel of Fortune and a desire for communication. One person may feel maybe insecurity or not good enough for the other person. Again, that energy of putting someone on a pedestal, right? But there is this warmth and fondness between the two of you, regardless of what's going on. So we have the King of Wands. Energy check-in for pile 3 and the person on their mind. We have the Moon. This is a card of Pisces, but also connected to Cancer. The Page of Wands has kept wanting to come out. We have the Page of Wands. The World at the bottom of the deck. So with the World here, there has been some sort of like a cycle has closed off. There has been some sort of ending. I'm hearing there you guys may have felt like a world away. Some of you guys may actually be long distance. You guys may have met in travel, or there's a need to like move or travel to one another. With a King of Wands here, there's this desire to come towards us. Your person, it's almost like his head is illuminated here. There's this desire to go towards what he wants. That's what the King of Wands does, right? Energetically, he points his big wand towards what he wants, and he goes towards it. With the Moon being here, there may be this element. Usually the Moon talks about like confusion or like illusions and fears, but it's like I'm getting this energy of your person dreaming about you here. This is very dreamy, dreaming of like, I'm hearing beauty and grace, like they find you very beautiful and graceful and cosmic almost. And you guys may meet in the, the dream realm. But there's a lot of like dream-like fantasy energy here. The stars and the moon. That reminds me of Edgar Allan Poe, Annabelle Lee. This song that you have is kind of like a little bit obsessive and intense, but one of my favorite poems by Edgar Allan Poe kind of has a similar vibe where the poet, and we're assuming it's Edgar, right? He kind of holds on tightly to his Annabelle Lee, and it has a tragic ending, and it's almost like that feeling with this person. It's let me just read the poem because I love this poem very much. You can skip forward if you don't want to hear it, but there's a reason why I'm bringing it up. It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived whom you may know by the name of Annabelle Lee. And this maiden she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. I was a child and she was a child in this kingdom by the sea. But we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabelle Lee, with a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coveted her and me. And this was the reason that, long ago, in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of the cloud, chilling my beautiful Annabelle Lee, so that her high-born kinsman came and bore her away from me, to shut her up in a sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea. The angels not half so happy in heaven went envying her and me. Yes, and that was the reason, as all men know in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of the cloud by night, chilling and killing my Annabelle Lee. But our love, it was stronger by far than the love of those who were older than we, of many far wiser than we, and neither the angels in heaven above, nor the demons down under the sea, can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabelle Lee, and the stars never rise but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabelle Lee, And so all the night tide I lie down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride, in her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea. So I find it interesting that the moon and stars popped out to me here. That's one of my favorite poems. Thank you to those of you who like have stayed and listened to that. But it's a similar energy to me that's coming through with this Every Breath You Take and Annabelle Lee. There's this energy of like being intensely drawn to and connected to one another. Very intuitive energy here. Deep emotions here with the Queen of Cups. Let's just clarify the moon. Why is the moon card here? For energy check-in. We have the Emperor. Aries energy. It's almost like this person wants to conquer you. It's like a wish of theirs. But if you remember in the poem that I just said, her high-born kinsman, I was getting this energy of like this person putting you on a pedestal. This person may feel like you are better than them in some way. But tears may have been shed because I keep crying, baby, baby, please, and Annabelle Lee. Edgar was most definitely crying. So 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is very much that energy of wishing, wish fulfillment, happiness and joy. This person sees you as very, like, again, luminous here, like the moon. Some of you guys may be water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But it's like you glow to this person. And you know, there's a certain glow that, or like how the sun lights up, it's very bright, Leo, it's very bold. But with this light from the moon, it's almost like, and the way her body language is, she's kind of like a little like, she's beautiful, but she's kind of like humble about it. So this person may feel like you're very humble about your beauty and your power. There's like a soft feeling, soft energy, very tender. And it's almost like this with the Emperor, this person, you know, in one way wants to conquer you, like in one way, but also wants to protect you. That's the energy that I'm getting there. It's like their wish to be able to do that. They may see that you also fill up your own cup, and this person wants to like flirt with you, message you, but they may feel awkward. Like this episode of Friends, Ross, for Halloween. I'm actually filming this in end of September 2025. It is timeless, but Halloween is around the corner, so something may happen during Halloween week, Halloween the day. But yeah, so Ross is actually dressed as a potato, and also this is like kind of antenna, like an alien. So like the Sputnik, which was the Russian, I think that was the Russian rocket that they shot up when we were like having the Cold War with them. But he called himself Spudnik. So this person may feel kind of like goofy or awkward or nerdy compared to you, especially at like, look how beautiful Monica is in this. Just very like radiant. This person sees radiance, like almost like these cups are glowing. There may be a little closed off energy here. Monica and Phoebe having their arms a little bit blocking their center. So maybe for some of you, this person comes on strong, or like has like an intensity that some of you guys may have been a little taken aback or thrown off. Not like completely, but it's also intriguing for someone to be so intensely focused. This is a lot of fire energy. King of Wands, Emperor again is Aries energy, and the Page of Wands surrounding this moon. It's like, whoa. Your person may be a lot more like fiery and you're a lot more watery for some of you. Trust. A need to trust in the divine plan at this time, regardless of the external. So there may be something, again, like complicated in the external for some of you. It could be work, friendship, or like third party. Trust may be an issue here as well. You or this person may have trust issues, or your trust may have been broken for some of you by this person. So now it's like it's a factor or a challenge. Recharge. Retreat now for important self-care. So some of you guys, even if you resonate with being like in a friend group or in a community, there may be like space between you right now. Maybe no contact. You may not have seen this person in a while. It could be someone taking the time to focus on their self-care, fill up their own cup with the 9 of Cups. Lessons of Uranus. Ayo. Radical attraction and sexual pull come with inconsistency and detachment. A theme of freedom or commitment. No expectations are the best expectations to have. So someone in this, there's Uranus and again, radical attraction and pull to one another. So like that intensity is here. And then inconsistency and detachment. So like, could it be like hot and cold energy for some of you? Possibly, because we have the retreat card here as well. Recharge, retreat. There may be a need to, if one or both of you in this connection have issues of self-love and self-worth, there may be a need to take the time to focus on that and not accepting this inconsistency, and that, you know, somebody may have detached. There's confusion here though. Energy check-in. Energy check-in for pile 3 and the person on their mind. This reminds me of like Aquarius energy, also like someone deciding whether or not to be in a commitment, or maybe someone who's more like commitment phobic for someone in this connection, where they're afraid of intimacy and they like their freedom. We have Knight. Confident, heroic, messenger, fearless, assertive, this fiery energy, passionate, fighting spirit, persevering, chivalry, honor, determined, obeying orders, brave, daring, strong, champion of a cause. So this person wants to rush in, but what color flag is this person carrying? Is that black? Is it red? Is it green? The Knight looks a little bit like red, but there's this energy of this person rushing back in, but there's a need to kind of recognize a pattern if there's inconsistency and detachment where this person comes rushing in to bring about like a message and to flirt. There's a need for boundaries, right? That's why maybe she's closed off. Maybe she's gone through it in the past with this person. Maybe you have dealt with this person being inconsistent, in and out, hot and cold energy. You guys may have gone through this detachment with this person, this detachment cycle, and now they're rushing back in. One flew off the table. Uncertain. At this time, the situation or outcome is undetermined. So a lot of the moon is about confusion and illusions and fears. So right now things are like up in the air. And we have no. The answer is no. The situation or event is not unfolding at this time. So there may still be some time until this person comes forward with this communication, or there has been some sort of like time already that has gone through where there's like nothing happening, and it's kind of coming to a close. There may be baggage here, Pisces energy here again, baggage, unresolved issues, heavy burden, separation. So some of you guys are in separation right now. Like this bridge is up. There's no way of getting through. Since you've gone, I've been lost without a trace. I dream at night. I can only see your face. I look around, but it's you I can't replace. I feel so cold and I long for your embrace. So yeah, so some of you guys are in disconnect right now. And this person is like obsessively longing, thinking about you, wishing and hoping for this to come around. They still feel a pull from you, but there's a need for them to come in correctly, because it's almost like a trust. There's an issue of trusting them and their intentions for some of you. Some of you may have put up a boundary and said no, and it's caused them to cry and lose sleep. We have anxiety, stress, depression, panic attacks, and restless. This person is losing sleep over you guys. May both be losing sleep over each other, but I feel like this is more your person. This is more of your person stressing about this. They're seeing a lot of signs about you in this connection. And it's like, look at this. This lady has her back turned. This guy has his back turned as well. Energy check. Wow, look at that. Anxiety and fear. Afraid, uneasy, suspicion, and scared. There's a lot of uncertainty and fear here coming through. There could be a fear of rejection, a fear of losing the other one completely. That could be why there's this knight that's wanting to rush forward. They feel like they can't replace you and that you're a wish fulfillment. And this is like this struck them like lightning. Things fell apart, things ended, something ended. And now this energy of like, look, this is like 9 of Swords energy, 8 of Swords. Very much like stressing, losing sleep. Very like pessimistic thinking, fears. We have healing, wounds, improving, mending, and progress. There's healing happening for your person and you. And maybe a healing of this connection. There may be a lesson being learned and you guys are taking space and recharging right now. Some of you guys may also be rock hounds like me. And you guys are using crystals and other tools to like heal. Sound healing. If you have never had any experience with sound healing, I would highly recommend it. If there's anywhere in your city, town, whatever, if you can go in person, certain vibrations will help ground you if you are the one experiencing this fear. Fear of talking too. She's covering her mouth and my throat kind of like felt like it closed off a little bit. But yeah, I would recommend sound healing to those of you. If you have questions, let me know in the comments. Regret. They are having a hard time forgiving themselves for treating you poorly, much less expecting you to forgive them. So, regret, fear, anxiety. They may be driven to take action towards you or rush towards you in this connection because of the fear of losing you and their regret. Unseen factors. There's more to this love story, though you cannot see it now. There's still much more to unfold. So even if things are at a standstill and uncertain, like this 2 of Swords energy, the blindfold, there's this is coming back around. It's not over yet. Mysterious one. She's wearing a mask. The mystery of you intrigues them. You keep them guessing and engaged, very different from the rest. So you definitely, again, like, look how she shines. she's so luminous and radiant, and like she's very much like standing in her power. And it's like the fire surrounds this watery moon. It's like he's on fire for her. So your person is very much, you guys are very, again, picking up on the energy of like being curious about one another is here. And if you're different from all the people that your person has dealt with in the past, that they love that about you, that they're very attracted to that. So let's take a look at what your person would say to you right now, pile 3. It's very interesting how I picked up on like that energy of like intensity. Like some of your people may be dealing with some intense like anxiety, and even like to the point of like panic attacks. And even the moon can sometimes talk about like mental health issues, depression, anxiety. So you may be dealing with someone that is going through that right now. Or you yourself may be going through that yourself. But there is healing, or there's like the universe telling you focus on healing yourself as well. If you guys are at a disconnect, try to turn that energy, that focus towards you. Meditation, like the sound healing thing for some of you, I would highly recommend maybe going towards that or trying it out if you've never done it. Pile 3's person, what would you like to honestly say to my pile 3's? I'm single. I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone and not looking to get into a relationship. So this person is just saying like they're not focused on love right now. They're very self-focused. We did see a card about focusing on self-love, self-worth. So that may be what your person is focusing on right now and not looking to date or get into a relationship. Feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, and it's just easier to stay in silence. So your person may feel like they have a blindfold on, right? Things are uncertain, things are confusing. The moon, the light of the moon is very, it can bring about illusions, and this person is very much like trying to find clarity and trying to understand. I feel like your person needs space. Some of you guys are in no contact with, it's easier to just stay in silence. But we did see your person wants to talk to you. It's just like there's been a silence between the two of you. This isn't goodbye. I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me and us right now. This isn't goodbye. We will be together again soon. So, again, just like that card that said the story is not over, this person is just taking space and time, trying to gain clarity, trying to stabilize maybe like their mental and emotional bodies. They're just taking the time to heal right now. There's healing happening. There was the healing card. You're mine. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you now. Is it toxic? Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. That obsessive possessive energy is coming through there. Even if you guys are not together, this person feels like you're theirs, right? So your person may have to do some healing when it comes to their toxic patterns, maybe when it comes to love and connection as well, because they say, is it toxic? Yeah, I don't care. Pile 3's person. Wow. Okay, so we have gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. So there may be external factors, friends, family, the community where this person is worried about maybe their reputation. If you guys got together, there may be something taboo about this connection or maybe against the rules in some way. But there may be external factors that are dealing with like nosy ass people. You may have a message in pile 1, but yeah, gossip. Certain things may be like talked about by, if it's friends, family, or like work colleagues, this person is afraid to deal with that, and they don't want to deal with that as well. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. So for some of you, you are asking about someone who may have lied to you, who may have deceived you or betrayed you in some way. If not, wow, my like throat closed up there. That's crazy. So maybe that was crazy. So what I was gonna say was, maybe your person didn't speak up because they have a blocked throat chakra, where they wanted to say and be honest, but they are not good with their words, possibly. Space. I need more time to think. This isn't goodbye. This person needs space and time to heal. That's what they're saying here, especially coming out under this isn't goodbye. Unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. That did come through in the first part of your reading. This like laptops and notebooks reminds me of like maybe some of you guys go to school together, or again, possibly you guys work together, and that's why gossip is here. Pile three's person, what do you want to say to my pile threes right now? I can feel your energy even when we are apart. With the moon showing up. Also the wands. Wands is fire energy, fire element, but it's also very intuitive. Like the water signs are known to be intuitive, but so are fire signs. But there's this like very deep energetic connection that you may share with this person. It could even like go to as far as like telepathy between the two of you, because I always tap into that energy with a moon sign. You guys could be dreaming about each other, you could just be like telepathically connected, but you guys may feel each other very strongly even in this disconnect or this space. Your person is telling you that they feel it. I sabotaged our connection out of insecurity. That's what your person has come to realize, and also what they're trying to heal, their insecurities and their wounds. I am in a karmic situation. So again, with your card, we see the 3 swipes here, right? So 3 is a crowd, 3 is company too. Third party situation. This could talk about another partner, but it could also talk about like family, community, where this would be considered wrong or taboo. This could be what that this person is talking about. Someone may still be connected. It could also talk about maybe your person is dealing with like a past partner or past baggage that they're still trying to move out of. I need to make a decision. Very much that 2 of Swords energy. It's like stuck at a crossroads, needing to make a decision. Even though you're not like connected right now, for most of you, there's this person like clinging onto your energy. So you may feel this person very much in your energy, even if you guys are not in communication. Pile 3's person, what do you want to say to pile 3 right now? Regret. We saw the regret card. I am so ashamed and embarrassed. I can't bear to look you in the eyes and tell you everything. I can't stand the thought of making you cry. Just let me build up the courage to confront us. So crying again. Tears were shed in this connection. You and this person, I'd say, especially because it was on in your song card as well. But there's this strong energy of regret from your person. You are mine. Wow. You're mine. You are mine. I love when there's synchronicities from different decks. There is no one else in this world who could ever replace you. We are made to be together. We are destined, and I am yours and you are mine only. We have done this before and we'll do it again. That's very interesting, guys. I just saw 3344 on the clock when I picked up this card. So look up the angel number 3344. Where is that? We are destined to be. There is no one else in the world who could ever replace you. I look around, but it's you I can't replace. There's a lot of synchronicity in your reading too. Maybe this person, this karmic situation, maybe they may be married, or this person sees you as marriage material, but they want to lift you up here. And they say, I love you. We are bonded in eternal love that is beyond space and time. Space. Close your eyes and reach into this infinity. Know that it is real. I really want to reach out to you and tell you how I feel. The love I have for you in my heart nothing can compare with anything. Remember always, my love, that I love you. So for some of you, this person loves you. And they regret their past actions or inactions. But there's this realization of them wanting to take action, but knowing that they still need the time and the space to heal, that they're still unhealed. They still sabotage. They're still inconsistent. But like, regardless of that, there's emotions deep down. There's desire deep down. Bottom of the deck energy is communication. I want to reach out to you. Please be open to receiving communication from me soon. Didn't we see that? This isn't goodbye. We will be together soon. Please be open to receiving communication from me soon. Your response will encourage me greatly, and I will be waiting to hear back from you. I said it the last reading, and the reading before that. Almost every time with my pile threes, it's like there's this energy of like communication or like reunion coming in, and people end up having their person message them. So please, pile three, let me know if your person messages you or there's some sort of reunion, because I am nosy like that. Not like these toxic gossipers. I am just your tarot and oracle reader. So I am interested in knowing what happens. So pile three, that is your reading. That's what I have for you today. I hope it resonated. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like and the hype button. It helps my my channel out a lot. And if you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing so that you can be notified when I do more readings like this. And to my subscribers, guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful to you guys for choosing to spend time with me and interacting with me and just being here. I'm very grateful for you. With that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are in the world. And I will see you in the next reading, guys. Bye. Doot.